nine, eight, seven, six, five, four, three, two, one, zero. My name is Daljit. Welcome to the show. Hey guys, welcome to the stream. Yes. How are you guys doing? Sorry, today no jersey because I just came out. I literally not more, 50 minutes ago, I was about an hour and a half ago, I was in the gym. So yes, today was arm day, upper body day. So don't even know whether I have the strength to lift my hand up and go to the mouse and move it around. Hope you guys are well. Yes, as you age, once you reach my age, of course, you gotta keep fit, you gotta keep loose. Otherwise, they stop looking at you. You know what I mean? Yeah, we all egotistical people. We all just want attention, don't we? Yes. You just want the girls to go. Yeah. And yeah, you just want that. I mean, don't lie to me. Yeah, all you guys want that. All the girls want that too. It's the thing. It's the thing. That's the only reason why I can explain this perversion called Facebook and Instagram. Man, I'm not on Facebook. I mean, I have a Facebook account, but hardly am on Facebook, man. I can't stand this whole... Look at me today. I ate a hamburger. Oh, look at my omelette. Can't stand Facebook. I mean, the only reason why I went to Instagram was so I could stalk my sons. Okay, really, honestly, because my ex-wife called me and says, Daljit, I don't know what the boys are doing. I said, really? I mean, you're good with the IT stuff, right? Can you do a deep dive and see what they're doing on the internet? I said, okay, fine. I go to the Instagram, I dig down, I look for my sons, and find out beautiful pictures of them in Bali with girls in bikinis jumping into swimming pools. Then I looked at my ex-wife. They're having fun. They're doing exactly what they're supposed to at this age. Hope you guys are well, man. Hope you guys are well. Yes, today we are doing Bring Your Tactics. Before that, I just want to check in with all of you. Hope you guys are well. Thomas Cruz, I really struggled to find the correct role for the double pivot in a 4-2-3-1 DM. Any advice? The correct role makes it seem like there's more than one there, right? I have a 4-2-3-1 DM in my folder. There are plenty of roles that you can use depending on your system, depending on whether you've got good wing backs. You can, of course, use any role. Frankly speaking, you can use any of these roles. It depends on what you want the 4-2-3-1 DM to do, right? So if you want it to soak and hit, then maybe you have like a DM and a regista or a deep line playmaker, even a roaming playmaker to play those searching passes from deep. And then you have players who are attacking the lines, maybe a winger, an inside forward, an advanced forward, and an APS or AMS. You really want that third role, that AM role in the center to drop a bit back, drop a bit deep, because you want him to form a triple pivot, right, with these three players, because those DMs, they tend to push up with the AM holding his dropping a bit deep. You don't get them pushing up too much. When you use a shadow striker, then you're gonna see them bloody ball winning midfielder on defense might end up trying to score goals and leaves your defenders exposed. So yeah, you kind of need to play around with this, and a lot of it depends on your players. So there are many ways of skinning this cat. So my advice is, in case you guys don't know, yeah, just try these things out. You can also use the Total Tactics database, that save file. You don't really need to use the database. I just get the save file up and then you can pop into it. I mean, I'm sure that I've shared that many times with you guys. Wingers, what tactic they work the best? Wingers are about stretching play, going wide, looking to drive at the defenses, right? Looking at dropping in crosses. You want that winger to give you width. You can also have wingers playing opposite their preferred foot. They come inside too and occasionally go wide too. So, do they play well? I like to pair wingers up with aggressive roles. Otherwise, wingers are on their own, trying to do a lot of things on their own. So normally when I'm all about aggression. Of course, you can just play a winger and a fullback behind him. Then that winger has to do a lot of the work on his own, because he's going to have to try and beat players on his own, right? So in that case, he doesn't have somebody coming up to support him in terms of a fullback. Then you're looking at central midfielders, giving him support, maybe Mazzala, who can also, track into the half spaces. So that's a good way of playing them. But if you're looking at attacking wingback, attacking winger, there's two roles that are attacking down one flank. Unless you're a strong team, I would avoid that. But it can work. It definitely can work. Maybe then if you do that, then you have a defend duty in the center of the park to help you on that side of the pitch if you're playing a double DM system. Do online formation 4-2-3-1 isn't good online. I don't know, man. I think online formations, I still think a 4-2-3-1 is very strong. It depends on the player playing it, right? So it all depends on the player playing it. Yeah, so I am very comfortable playing 4-2-3-1s in network mode matches and playing with my friends. Yeah, I don't have a stupid 4-2-3-1 with a shadow striker. Okay, don't come to me with one like that. I'm not gonna bother. Yeah, I will sometimes use a shadow striker, but my setup is slightly different. Yeah, so mine might be if I'm going to use a shadow striker advanced forward combination with a 4-2-3-1, then I'm probably gonna have like a mid block 4-2-3-1. I rarely ever play my 4-2-3-1 high pressing 4-2-3-1 here. So there are plenty of ways to skin this cat. So guys, here we are. Yeah. Okay. So there's a slight delay in everything I'm doing. Yes, I want to apologize for yesterday's stream. There was a BSOD, which in other words is blue screen of death. Apparently my NVIDIA Studio drivers were giving a problem. So I traced the crash to the NVIDIA Studio drivers. So I changed the drivers to the gaming drivers, and hopefully the crashes don't happen again. And maybe that could also affect the lag that you guys were catching. So yeah, apparently on one machine it was BSOD and on the other machine BIOS. So both machines were giving me a bit of grief yesterday. So we stopped the fast boot on the gaming machine so that doesn't happen again. And on the other machine, it became just switching the drivers, hopefully. Well, because otherwise, my rigs rarely ever give me trouble. One of those things, I guess. So, welcome to today's show. Today, we are doing Bring Your Tactics. It's a chance for you to bring in your tactics. We give them a whirl and share our insights, right? Generally, you guys are fantastic at making your tactics. So, honestly, this is more or less... more often than not, it's a showcase of how good you guys are. And it's a testimony to how far you guys have come. Because when we first started, this was a case of me making a lot of changes. Now, I don't make changes. In fact, how we do this is I play your tactic for 45, first half at least. And then no changes are allowed. Then we pop in and see if they need changes. Sometimes it's a case of tactic doesn't need changes. And what I do is I just try things out, see what can happen. And things like different kinds of things like substitution strategies are now extremely important. In fact, right now the biggest thing about the Football Manager game at the moment, right now as it stands, is this: if your system is good and has been doing well for a long time, if you're the sort of person that doesn't make changes in and around the 60th minute mark, then perhaps that's the reason why you're struggling. That's it. Because the number of times I've had to, I turned the match, I scored like 3 goals after the 60th minute. That's very common now. So you might want to really go to bed with a good substitution strategy, which means you're looking at your tactic and going, which are the more important positions I'm going to cover? Okay, these are you got 5 substitutions. You can turn a game on its head with 3. Now you got 5. Wow, that's major, man. So yes, we are definitely going to take a look at your tactics. We're going to start by importing the set tactics first, which I haven't done yet. All right. So these are, we got some more. Okay, so we're going to download all these tactics. Okay, done. Now we open the file, download. Where do I normally put my tactics? All of a sudden, right? I've forgotten where I put tactics. No, I think it's here. There's a folder called BYT, right? Yeah. So this was what we did last week. Okay. All right. So we've got this. A new window. Downloads. Extract files. D. Sports Interactive. Football Manager. Tactics. Bring your tactics. Done. There we go. Nice. They're all in here. We got these tactics. Let's go. So we're going to use Atletico Madrid and see how these tactics look. Okay, so this winter patch. Let's go to D drive. And we'll start. Oh, you got, wow, there are 3 tactics. Okay, when are you using this? Okay, 1, 2, 3. No, thank you. We already used 1 tactic. Oh, there you got 3. Oh my god. The very first tactic is like asymmetric to the nth degree. Alright, so we got work ball into box. Work wing back on attack, DLP on defense, box to box, AM, DLF on support. I mean, looking at the tactic alone, I mean, seems fine. Maybe this guy can be on attack duty. So you get 2 guys attacking the box instead of just 1. Slightly higher tempo, take short kicks. Prevent short goal keeper distribution, stepping up. Defensive, high defensive line. So each one of these guys is their own like defensive line, right? So defensive line isn't something that's limited to the back 4, FYI. Okay. The notion that a defensive line is limited to the back 4 is very, very, very wrong. Okay. That's my opinion, of course. Based on some interactions I had in the past. They might have changed it, I don't know. But when the last time I asked that question, I got a very silent response from the maker of the game. All right. For the rest of you who are wondering how you can upload your tactics, I'll make the link for the public available soon. We go through the guys on Discord first. Okay. All right, so use it for 45 minutes. We'll see what the tactic does. And of course, I will feature a tactic every week, right? On the show for the main channel. So we got Valencia playing against Atletico Madrid. We'll watch this on extended highlights for the first 45 minutes to see how it plays out. Okay, we've got... Where are you? I gotta figure out which is our team. Okay, we are in blue, okay? Maximum press, and you still can't put enough pressure on the opposition here. They got a back 4, and we're not using any OIs at the moment, right? I am a big fan of using OIs. So okay, that was what role? Okay, I want to know what role that was that went in. Now the AM. Let's look at your PIs. Move into channels, roll for position, stay wider. Why stay wide? Why don't you just play him here if that's what you want him to do? He's not really going to be like, yeah, I mean, he might. We're looking at where the DLF is on support. Now the ball is here, so naturally he's going to be in this position, right? Right, so look at where he is right now. He's still in this position. It's not like, that's where, hold on. There we go. We got to find that guy. See where, Korea, okay? Let's look for Korea. He's not here. He's not here. He's not here. He's not here. He's here, right? So DLF on support, he's still going to be in this position, right? It's not like he's going to come here. That's never going to happen, right? So if you're putting a stay wide on this role, it's not like he's going to come here. He's still going to operate the same positions. It's not something that is going to happen, right? So I would not put stay wider on that guy hoping that he gets further away. I mean, then you get other issues as well because you got a wing back trying to bomb down their flanks and you tell him to occupy that space. Also doesn't sound like because you want this guy to actually use this space, you see? You see what I mean? He's not staying wide, is he? Right? He's not going to stay wide, so... Set pieces. Okay, let's look at your set. I'm going to just do this once. These are default. These are all default set pieces, right? Frankly speaking, I'm not going to go in and change everybody's set pieces today. All I'm going to say is the default set pieces are crap. If you want to use any set pieces, just use like a defending set piece that does this. Okay, 1, 2, 3. You can do this as well. Okay, 5. Okay, as long as you have one of these guys marking tall. That's it. This is a defense set piece. Okay, so you can do this for all set pieces. Or you don't need to. You can just come in here, tell this guy to player mark. Was it? Come player mark. Okay, so man mark. Okay, so you got one player mark. You have 2 guys forward. That kind of thing. Right. This is, you need the 3 positions that are very important. Right. 1, 2, 3. These are the 3. For attack, you just need to make sure that there are several options. You can have like hit to the near post. You got 2 of them here. Far post, and just reverse it. Put 2 of them here, and then you've got the short routine. The short routine is quite straightforward. Okay, so the short routine is just the near post and the far post, but you put 1 joker there. Right, so you can get the short option, but you don't put a right-footed player. What you do is you go and look for somebody who's you don't put a left-footed player. Maybe you put a right-footed player who can deliver the cross. Then here you want somebody who's got jumping reach, attacking the area. So then you put a defender out, so he comes in unmarked. So something like that, right? So then you can put one guy here, like this. This could be a routine that you could use. I'm just changing things around, just looking for. I think I prefer him here. Take this guy back, put him here. Okay. Something like that, right? These are set pieces. They're very basic because otherwise you're never going to, I don't think you're going to score a lot of set speak. You can score goals from default set pieces. You definitely can. But if you're talking about, okay, there are 2 ways of approaching this, right? You could either approach it like, I think that the AI is an unfair disadvantage because it's not good at set pieces. Then why are we playing this game? You're giving the AI a crutch. You're giving SI, Sports Interactive, a crutch. Don't give Sports Interactive a crutch. Destroy their game. Why are you so nice? Why? I don't get it though. So make the best set pieces you can. Right? Don't give SI, the thing works fine. In the moment somebody comes to me and says, I don't want to use I don't use any, I only use default set pieces because using man-made set pieces are too good. I'm like thinking you're a wanker, man. Seriously. You paid for this game and you're willing to drive around. It's like buying a car and saying like, hey man, it's fine. The window doesn't work, but I still take the car. I feel bad for the company. The window is like, they cannot make the window work kind of shit. Screw that shit, man. Yeah, so, don't accept mediocrity as an acceptable standard. Okay, so here we go. The tactic, looking at it, right, you're getting into the area. The most important thing is how many shots have we had from the area that have a decent XG? It tells you the quality of your chances, right? Notice I only did set pieces from one side. I have set pieces from both sides. So I've got to load up my own defaults, but I didn't bother with who's playing where. So you get one again, going this way. The DLF is always in this position. Notice that. So if you gonna have this, because this guy's gonna run, the wingback hasn't really contributed much to this game. Yeah, so far we got looking to make a pass. There you go. This DLF is getting in his way all the time. Right. So, and then when you lose the transition, you're getting, there's not enough pressure down this side. Look at the right side of the pitch. There's always so much space opening up. So you'll be conceding a lot of goals from the right. And it's down to the fact that we're using a DLF on support who is neither here nor there. Right, this guy is either, he's always going to get very, very bad numbers, right? So, we need to do something else like this. I'm not. And then when you lost the ball, okay, at least you can put pressure and win the ball back. But here you look at this guy again, right? Because you're lucky in the sense that you can get these kind of runs getting in, but he was offside. There's not enough. You got only one goal scorer in this tactic. Oh, you got a goal. You only have one goal scorer in this tactic. And that's your AF. This guy is just here for show. Loriente is injured on the sidelines, crying out in my your substitution strategy involves this. Okay, substitution strategy. This guy is very important, so we're gonna put Rodrigo de Paul here. I'm gonna move this guy here. Okay, we're gonna take this guy here. That's it. That's all I'm gonna do with your tactic. Right, wing back attack. We're gonna use this guy as a inside forward attack here. So we get two players attacking this spot. Okay, so we got a wing back. Going this way on attack, we got Korea here putting pressure on the flanks. We can tell him to mark tight, and then just basically become like another creator. So he will try and from wider positions, he'll still put pressure on the fullback. So whenever we do lose the ball, he'll be able to track back. Work ball into box is fine. Play out of defense is fine. Width is fine. I mean, tempo is a bit high. Okay. All right, so here, okay, we'll just leave these. This is the only dribble more stay. Don't have to give asking to stay wider. The DLF on support wasn't being helped by anything else, right? So we push him out to the flanks. Focus play down the left and the right. Yeah, the focus play didn't really help you as well because there's nothing happening on this side to help the focus out. Okay, so we're just gonna do this, play our defense. All right, okay. I think the only changes we're gonna make so far, we're only gonna make these changes. But I would just stick to these changes. Like have him out wide a bit more. Give your system a bit of a the highlights are, we'll see how the highlights go. Rodrigo de Paul, your substitution, your second half strategy, right, is gonna be the two central midfielders. You're always going to have to look at the two central midfielders as some of the ones that the first substitutions you're going to pick are the two central midfielders. Molina, out to Jimenez. Rodrigo Paul. Now, see, you get the width, and he's pulling away defenders as well, right? So you don't get such a congested area now. So earlier you have such a congested area there. Okay, and I'm gonna make another substitution. So I know we'll wait until the 60th minute, then we'll make a substitution. But I definitely want to make one or two more. DRP on defense, wing back. Okay, let's see whether we can play the ball out. Yeah, we can easily play the ball as long as he's playing on maximum width. Carrasco is running on his own. Okay. It's a counter press. The winger is deep, so he helps you transition the ball up. There, the wing back is not able to support play. Isn't this much better? You get a DLF. I mean, instead of asking the DLF to go wide, you've got a proper roll out wide. Another thing I don't like is I'm not sure about. Okay, play out a work ball into box just reduces crosses, right? Okay, that's what it does. And then the question is whether or not you want to use it all the time. Okay, so we're gonna go on key highlights now. Okay, so what can we do? All right, so we got this roll here. I want him to roam. Okay. All right, we want him to drift a bit more. Box to box midfielder comes out. I mean, we could do something here, right? You could actually have like, okay, this wing back comes up. He needs this player to support him a bit more. All right, I was thinking of swapping. Slowly, right? The AM can become an AP, no? APS. Okay. Not too bad. Look. Now you got the guy wide out and creating chances. Right. So it's better this way because compared to what we were doing in the first couple of minutes, there weren't a lot of clear-cut chances. We're not creating a lot of good chances. But right now, two simple changes. We get this guy out wide. You get another feeder. And he got inside forward on attack with an advanced forward. There are two players in the box who are targets. Right, he can be a creator. Now we're just gonna take this guy is gonna be very important. We're gonna substitute him. Now the Koke comes off, we put on Dongbia. João Felix comes off, we'll put on Thomas Lema. Yannick Carrasco comes on, we will put on Antoine Griezmann. Okay, this is a very important thing to do in the 60th minute, right? You do your substitutions. And no, I would say, okay, fine, you have to kind of know what your most important substitutions are. For me, it will probably be priority will definitely be the I didn't substitute one wing back, but I will substitute the two wing backs and the two central midfielders. Those will be the four that I substitute. Instead, I went 1, 2, 3, 4, right? And 5. Now, if I don't substitute this guy, then I will definitely substitute this guy. So I will never have two tired legs on the same flank. Because if you play with the stop crosses TI, right? Well, what you'll see is you need both legs to be fresh for the stop crosses to work. Otherwise, if the guys are tired, they're not going to help you come back. So the changes I make to your tactic are very simple. Right? This role, just move him here. This guy, drop him here. Right, wing back attack, you got this. It's simple enough. What you can do here is get this guy to mark tight. All right, that's simple. Then you can get this guy to roam from position. You can also use the APS if you want. Right, so and this role is an inside for an attack. So now what we have is the possibility that we can drive down this side of the pitch and then do a swing ball to this side. And this guy goes on to score. So what we can actually tell this player to do is far post. And this guy as well, if he wants to cross the ball, far post. So we can drive to the other side of the pitch. So this is how I would set this tactic up. Hey, I wouldn't play it in any other way. Yeah. Haha, Victor Emmanuel in our school. Congratulations. Look, guys, I've said it before. If you guys need any help with your tactics, I'm going to tell you right now the truth. Okay? It's the truth. I'm not a tactical genius. I'm just a reductionist. I take 20 tactics, I try them. This is how I used to play. I used to, I have a notion in my head that certain tactical systems are going to work, right? That's the notion in my head. Okay, this will work. Okay, then I take that notion, I apply it to tactics, and I go and make tactics. The problem in the past was I have to have 4 or 5 computers. At one point in the heyday of my Football Manager days, right, I had something like 5 computers running Football Manager at the same time with different kinds of tactics, running simulations. So last year, I approached a few friends of mine and said, guys, I don't want to do this on my own, but this is how I used to test tactics because I don't like the current way tactics are being tested. I don't think they work. Okay, they work on the assumption that all attributes are equal when in reality, that's not the way we play the game. Now, the way I created tactics was to, take a tactic, jump in holiday mode, right? But once I find the results, then what I'll do is I'll test the same tactic with different kinds of teams. Then I will play the same matches against 6 teams of different standards, right? So top teams, then I'll create a mini table. It was a lot of work. It took a lot of time because that's how Liquid was created. That's how Scramjet was created, right? So now, instead of doing it that way, what the boys did for me was they did something simple, right? So they went and did this, the Total Tactics database, right? So I will tell everybody now, if you want to really just go up here, really, they're using the template that I created, and from now onwards, these are the ones that do it. So they test tactics out. And it's okay. They can even discuss things. I mean, I am a mod there, but really, the only reason why I'm still a mod there is because I helped with the initial design. And then you can share your tactics if you want. There are people that can help you. They'll share. I don't know if there are people that help you. Stick does, but I don't know about the rest. I'm not going to speak for other people here. And then there will be results. People will share what they have done with their tactics and how they've done for them. Like here, this is Napoli, man. This is the years of Napoli. So let's go down. So this is the latest one, right? Okay, there we go. Wow, this is Napoli again. This is the Napoli one, last year's data. But this guy's tactic is not bad. So if you have a difference of 55, then it'll be a decent tactic. So it's a not bad place. So like school, I'm happy that you found. Once you find your tactic works, man, it's gotta work, man. Trust me, it's gonna work. All right. I don't trust me. Just go and do it yourself, lah. Okay. Don't trust me. Just find out for yourself. Okay. I'm a nobody, man. I just thought it'll be my legacy. Once I stop playing the game or whatever, then at least the methodology is still there, right? And then you guys can use the methodology to go and have fun with tactics. That's what I thought. Okay, so 4-4-2 now. Roberto Italiano, your tactic. Wow. I like this, man. AF, Coach, let's go try. I am always in love with 4-4-2. In fact, I haven't really played with a 4-4-2 since patch. Squad. Holiday, come ask everybody. I don't know if they're fit, but you're just going to just randomly give everybody a day off from training, because that's the kind of wonderful person I am in this game. Don't come for training. Have a good day. Go out there, have a couple of beers, then show up for the match, eh? I once took part in a rugby game. I was more interested in the beers than the rugby. So halftime, I had 2 cans of beers. That was my halftime nourishment. Needless to say, the moment I stepped up for the second half, I was substituted after about 15 minutes because I went into a tackle with somebody. I didn't get up. I passed out on the pitch. Learned a very important lesson that day. Alcohol and rugby don't mix. After the game, they do. All right, so here we go. Next game. Let's go. You got a 4-4-2 with no PIs. My friend, you are bold. Very interesting. Okay, I would just take Furies, cross on deep, mark tighter. Interesting. This looks like my tactic, man. This looks a lot like my 4-4-2, no? Isn't this my 4-4-2? It looks a lot like my 4-4-2, no? That my 4-4-2 is the same shit at the back. Except it uses a winger on attack. Alright, I use a winger. It looks a lot like it, man. But it's okay. I'm not the sort of guy that goes, oh, you're using my tactic. Yeah, I had a winger. No, I'm not that kind of guy. You want to use the tactic, use the tactic. You call it yours, you call it yours. I don't care. Life is too short to be worried about tactical ownership. Never mind. Such is life, lah. Short. We all want to lead charm lives. Okay, let's go. Ball winning midfielder. This is my current combination, my favorite combination in the whole game right now for 4-4-2. Yeah, goes without saying, it's my favorite combination. However, with the stepping up that's been happening in this match engine, I haven't played it long enough for me to see whether it's still a good idea. Okay, so this is a set piece. Throw in. Again, let's look at your set pieces. Throw-ins. Defend. Huh? Wait a minute. Set piece, corners. Yeah, these definitely mine because these are old ones. These are the ones I used last year. Yeah. Okay. All right, Kondogbia. Mosho. There's certain things you want to do, right? I definitely will have a winger. Because 2 inverted wingers are feeders. That's all. You don't have width. You definitely got to go winger. I'm sorry. You got to use my combination. Yeah. You gotta have to use sorry, babe. You gotta end up using my combination because I gotta admit this is literally my set piece. it's like bring your tactics to my own tactic. This is definitely my set piece. I'm laughing because I recognize it. Yeah, it's fine. I mean, for me, it's like, yeah, it's okay. We consider a soft go from a throw-in because it's not been updated. Yeah, so I'm just going to come in here, set piece corners, load all routines, go to the FM23 one, and then see the throw-in again. Yeah, different throw-in routine. Okay. Go, close him down. Okay, we're gonna just very quickly come in here. There's something that to be said, right? I prefer the winger combination. In fact, you can actually play it differently now, no? I'll show you what I mean, right? Okay, this is simple. Okay. Yeah, bang. Yeah, I definitely gonna play it differently. No need. Your tactic is already good enough. There's no more inputs needed. Skill. Yeah, maybe you can if you want. If you want to, you can just put it in if you want. Yeah. No need inputs. You already tested it out, right? You top already. Fourth in the elite league is quite good, no? Balance first, goal difference, average third. Yeah, it's only against. You just have to make small changes against teams if equal standard to you. Okay, all right. Let's just do something, right? Okay. So here at this point, I'll go winger on attack. Give us some width. I'm gonna change this guy to poacher is okay, he stays in the box, right? So here we go. Dribble more, take more risks. Alright, then we're gonna not play our defense. We're gonna pass into space, and then instead of distribute to fullbacks, we're gonna distribute to wings. Yeah. Just play differently, man. Why are they cheering suddenly? The Napoli fans are cheering. I pressed the wrong button. Yeah, I know. This thing. Okay. Nah. Load. This is a burn, right? It's okay. This. Okay. This is different. This is a Bournemouth 4-4-2. Never mind. You got two on attack duties, right? Running off. Okay. So you're gonna have to look for transitions. Lima goes back. Alright, we're gonna take this guy, turn him into inverted winger on support. Got a winger going that way. Alright, that's it. Yep, BC. That's why BCC. I'm good, man. Tiger Tails, long time, man. How's things? How's things, brother? So just make a few changes and it'll be fine. Yeah. Like, for example, right? Things like a 4-4-2 doesn't necessarily have to play out from defense all the time, right? So like now I want it to be a bit more faster and more direct. So I'm getting the keeper to play it out to the flanks for goal kicks. Otherwise, you just use the defenders. Then what we'll also do is you can have the advanced one telling him taking more risks and you can play the pass into space. So your 4-4-2 now becomes a bit more aggressive. Right, so if you need to go down the flanks, now you got this guy holding the space, and then you see this guy is not always trying to break the lines. He's always trying to break the lines. This advanced one is always breaking the lines. So I would definitely recommend you going out there and putting take more risks on him. There we go. Boom. And then the other thing you can do, which you haven't done, is here. This guy should be a ball playing defender on defense. He carries the ball out, breaks one tier for you. Dribble more. Okay, and then you can get him to break a tier. He'll push up. Along with the winger on support, you have another player on the left flank pushing up at the same time. Right. So those are the changes I will make to the tactic, right? Because right now we had to make those changes because I didn't want to go 2-0 down, like 3-0 down without you being able to see it. Okay. So you got this ball playing defender now and what do you want to call it? What's that thing again? Dribble more. Now we're also playing pass into space, right? Because we want to leverage off this guy running off into the wild blue yonder. Okay, let's see whether we can come back. It's a bit disappointing that we fell a goal behind, but I think we should be fine. I think we can still win this game. See, now you got inverted winger on support. There we get another one running into the space. So we're getting the attacking transitions happening right now. So this guy is on support, so he'll try and win the ball high up the pitch. He's got an inverted winger next to him. He can play the ball into the channel for these guys. Because a poacher will keep the attention of one of the defenders. If you use a pressing forward, that can also, the pressing forward is not a bad idea, but then we get both these, then you got two roles that move into channels, right? I didn't want that. You could actually play at two double advanced forwards as well, and it becomes a really like a running tactic. Everything you see is a ball over the top like this. See, now we only got one ball over the top. It's always going the direction of this player. And so you got passed into space. They're looking at this guy for those kind of runs. They know the poacher is not going to make those kind of runs, right? So it's all going to go for the advance forward. So another ball is won. It's a simple setup, right? Just a simple setup for your tactic. Okay, but I would just change the tactic like this. So now this is what this is a bit like we're desperately trying to win, desperately trying to get the ball moving up the pitch really quickly. That's why I told the keeper to distribute to flanks. But defensively, we haven't got a problem. Yeah. So once in a while, if you got keeper with good kicking, you can do that. You see the width? This guy is a winger on attack. Fullback. Poacher. Stupid poacher. Can't score a goal to save his life. Okay, now we make changes. All right, so who can we bring on? So you can bring on this guy. Cunha is not really a striker. Bring in this guy. And then we'll take out the two central midfielders. Axel Witsel for Koke. And then we bring on this guy for Rodrigo De Paul. Then on the right flank, this is like a lot of changes, man. Okay, but never mind. Bring on Nahuel Molina. So now we just swapped out entire midfield. Did we? Oh, we did the strikers. Okay. So yeah, changes will be simple, right? You can definitely do this if you want. Play our defense as well. Early cross, not too necessary. Okay, but it's good against teams that's very defensive, they are trying to stack and defend, right? Then that would be that wouldn't be a bad idea. But ever since we made these changes, we've been all over this team, right? But we conceded a lot of soft goals at the start. So I've just solidified your tactic by turning this guy into an inverted wing on support. So you got support here, support, and defend. And ever since we did that, the game has been ours all the way. You can also play with two AFs. The 100% you can play with two AFs. You can choose two AFs if you want. Yeah, I prefer poacher in AF actually, because then I don't have like balls always going into the channel, right? For a guy to run off into the wild blue yonder, right? Otherwise, you're gonna have two balls going into space all the time. You might get a lot of offsides. But this way, it's going to one player. So you just have to get one. A poacher is a good role because he's not going to be far from the defenders, right? So it's going to be in the area, in the box. So you get one guy running off, and then what will happen is if he gets it, if he is good at crossing the ball, you got a goal. So yeah, not too bad. You managed to pull one back. Went from 2-0 down to 2-2. But these are the simple changes I would make to the tactic. Nothing major, right? Nothing major. We just changed one guy to a support duty. Substitution strategies are going to be important. And added take more risks to the who's that player? That's right. Take more risks to the advanced forward. And then I started playing with pass into space. Now, of course, you can do you can also play a game where the start of the game, you don't play pass into space. You wait for the team to get tired. Right. So say the 50th minute, right? You bring out substitutes, immediately go pass into space. Now your team is gonna have fresher legs on. But for this strategy to work, you have to make sure that those strikers that you have are the ones, two of the guys that you substitute. So my preferred way is to pass into space early, right? And then consolidate with substitutions. But both can work. Okay, so we've done this. That's not too bad. Okay, so we've done a few. Now we got one last tactic before we go to everybody else's tactics. All right, so I'm going to do this again. Okay, let's go. Hello, everybody. New to the channel. This is we do this every Wednesday. I'm apparently don't know what day of the week this is. The Sports Interactive. Tactics. Where the tactics? Suddenly, I don't see tactics. Oh, we sorted them in a different manner. Okay, let's go. Aha, last tactic. All right. 4-2-3-1. Let's go holiday for the next game. Not bad, huh? This save is the one we do with different tactics all the time. The 4-4-2 is my favorite tactic on Football Manager 23 right now. And we have several versions of that tactic. All right, that version that you saw is very close to the one I used in FM22. Yeah. Okay, so we've got everybody here sorted. Be more expressive. Okay, this is not too bad. I mean, short. Okay, we're just going to play the tactic. We're not going to make any changes for the first 45 minutes. We're going to see how your tactic flows before we make changes, right? So hopefully we don't have too many changes to make. This is a solid tactic. Now it's covered the zone 1, zone 2. Zone 3 hasn't covered, but it's got 2 on the line. Right, this can definitely work. So he's done this. Okay. I mean, this is the most important zone to defend the headers, right? So if this guy wins the headers, is okay. His attack is very rudimentary. Yeah, I like this. Okay. And yeah, this is bulk basic. Okay. Yeah, so he's not like me. The one I have has got like 3 variations in one, right? You like playing 2 wingers by using the straights? Yeah. Actually, you can make a 4-4-2 with 2 wingers on attack. Very fun. Very, very fun. Like old-fashioned 4-4-2, right? Go straight to the flanks, then drops in across all the time. Because this FM23 is got, there's a lot of headers in for FM23. I've got so many headed assists lately. I have a shadow striker heading it on for a advanced forward. Okay, let's go. Let's see how these tactics. That's 4-2-3-1 is always good. Okay, goal coming. We didn't do any. We didn't adjust the players, right? So. Ronaldo, Koke. Okay, guys, don't forget, tomorrow we will continue with the Birmingham preseason, where we are looking for a new striker, 3 new strikers, right? Because we have a team of misfits and nobody wants them. Free signings that have taken the team into the Champions League. Okay, so tomorrow we have to add some quality to our team. All right, we'll add some quality to our team in the preseason, and we're trying to add more free signings. I'm a Scrooge. I don't want to spend money. When we turned the club from a relegation threatened, bankrupt threatened team to somebody in less than 2 seasons we turn a profit. So and we're in the Champions League. Okay, nice. He hit it. How many times they hit the ball? Not bad. I like this. This tactic is not bad. There's no changes needed. I like the double DM combination. Now we're looking at this. 4 of them in the final third. They're putting pressure. You're going to see them win the ball. Okay, that step up is a bit early, but it's not too bad. It's not too bad. Again, I'm more worried about step ups here because you can definitely, you can avoid the step up issue, right? So, that was good. I mean, he almost is offside. He almost intercepted the ball. So still a good one. He says storage is full. Jesus Christ. How many tactics got uploaded, man? Hey guys, don't upload saves. Nice. Look at this goal. It's absolutely sweet. Please don't upload that. Don't upload saves. I'm not going to take a single save. In fact, I'm going to delete them from the folder. Don't upload a movie either. Public. Holy cow, how many files got uploaded? Yeah. View uploads. Today's date is 8th of March. I only got one file. Right? BTM public 4231 FMF. Yeah, you guys only submitted one file. Yeah, let me just delete. Let me just delete everything here. Okay. Looks like that this tactic looks pretty good. Yeah. So far it's not an issue. Wing back, full back, this is quite safe. Roaming playmaker on one side. These guys are okay. We've seen this is nice, right? They're covering the passing lanes, gets out. You need players with good what do you call it? A bit of aggression is good, and determination, work rate. That's what you want, right? That's what you want in that position. Then you will see the high sprints from them, a lot of sprints. Yeah. Okay, that's my wife coming through the door. Copy link. Let me put it in the chat. I'm gonna put it in the chat. There we go, guys. Upload your tactics. You can upload them there. The first link wasn't a link to be used, Simji. Yeah, that's not the link. Okay. No, that Tiger Tails, you're gonna have to clear the cache. XML error, right? Okay. Delete cache and preferences, and then try and restart Football Manager. Yeah. Okay, build up. You can build up from the back. Carrasco is out. Okay, I will only make 1-2 changes to this tactic. That's all. It's a good tactic. It's not bad. So far, well, let's see. Okay, we're gonna go key highlights now. It's not bad. A bit slow to the react, but okay. Birmingham preseason. Yeah, exactly, Lucidity Dog. Tomorrow, not Birmingham preseason, Napoli. Remember, we were working for the Mafia in Sicily with Palermo first. Then, we had to run to Birmingham and join the Peaky Blinders. And then there was this war with the Chinese triads. We had to flee, and the Camorra from Napoli approached us, and they made an offer we could not refuse. There was a horse's head and all. The next thing you know, we're in Napoli, and what the Napoli team did was they laundered 20 million through our coffers, and now we have to show them a return. God, and we had to get them into the Champions League to save our hide, and we've done exactly that. So apparently, our paymasters are pretty happy with our performance, so we're still alive. But rumor has it that the Colombians want us next. No, I haven't rejoined Birmingham. I've not rejoined Birmingham. We're trying to get all the Birmingham boys back. Okay, tactic is not bad so far. I'm not making any changes because I don't see the need to. The only thing we're gonna do is halftime player changes, and I'm gonna make one small change, right? Okay, a be more expressive focus play. Okay, when you have focus play on the left and the right, what it does is these guys are gonna go left and right to support the area of focus. But the area of focus that really you want to do is the focus play on the right, not really the left, right? So I would just remove this. Okay, this right is more important because this guy can actually cross aim far post. Over to this side. Now I notice he's got cross from byline. It's okay. And then you got one inverter winger here. Shoot more often, stay wider. Okay. Alright. Don't tell me he's sitting narrow. Okay. Alright. Wow. Okay. So he's coming this way and this guy is going that way. Okay, fine. Can work. Okay, the complete forward, not my favorite role in the whole world. The reason why I don't like this role is because he's always roaming. AP on attack is okay. This role can work. I prefer AP on support. Yeah. I'm not changing roles because I don't like the roles. They can work. I'm not saying they can't work. I just happen to like the AP on support a lot on FM23 because with two DMs, right? The AP on support actually drops a bit deeper, makes your center of the midfield very hard to penetrate. So not bad. We got a goal. So instead, because when I don't do a focus play on the left, right? If you just do a focus play on the right, you create more space on other areas on other sides of the pitch. So we got more space on the left, and then your focus play on the right draws more of the opposition players to the right, right? So you get more space on the left to attack. So that's the only change I would make. I'll remove that. Okay, now we're going to make one change. We're going to take Koke off. This is something that you always have to do, right? On all your tactics. My recommendation is get used to it. Yeah, seriously, get used to it. All these changes have to be made. Otherwise, you could end up losing matches. Okay, so these are substitutions that you have to make. And I tell you something, right? You don't wait. No, don't just because he's 8.4. Don't you want to keep him on the pitch because he's playing them well? No, that's got nothing to do with it. Because if he gets tired, he's just gonna not be able to keep up. So right now in Football Manager 23, it's more important to get fresh legs in here as quickly as you can. Right? About the 60th minute is the best time to bring them on. And then the flanks, if you're like sort of person that wants to stop crosses, and if both the fullback and the winger are tired, then they won't stop any cross because they can't stop crosses. They're too tired. There we go. Ui, Rodrigo. And the number of times I see these guys, right, the ones you just substituted getting in on the act, I've lost count. Yeah, it's a lot of times. Okay, so this is okay. And he's away. And he goes back. And what a pass. Kondogbia into the area. Ooh la la. Told you right, substitute is going to score the goal. Was I right? And here we go. This is a good tactic. Good tactic. But you can make these small changes. And I tell you something, right? With this tactic, right? The complete forward, the reason why he's doing well is because he's roaming, holding up the ball and all that. No, all that jazz. He does a lot of things. So you really need a good player for this role. Otherwise, if you are cheap like me, then you go APS and advance forward. But you won't score as many goals. Yeah. Okay, storm out. Okay, all right. I guess that's the thing. All right, so these are all standard nice tactics. Let's see if we got any more from Discord. Besiktas. Okay, Simji. Okay, we got one more here. Download. And then what we'll do is copy and paste, tactic, load. 4-3-3. Been a long time since we played with a 4-3-3. You'll probably notice I have stopped using 4-3-3s in my systems, right? Want to score a goal, call Saul. I'm already saw Susi's name fixed here, no graphics. Yeah, but it's got nothing to do with that. I thought clear cache and preferences, because that could be a problem that I've seen a lot of people having. Oh, let's install and reinstall. I could be one of the folders, man. I think that I wouldn't delete before you install and uninstall Football Manager, all right, what you should always do is just copy your documents folder, put it to one side, right? Okay, and then after that delete. Okay, so then delete the Sports Interactive C documents folder. So the Sports Interactive folder, you copy it and put it to your desktop or somewhere else, right? Then you delete the Sports Interactive folder in My Documents, and then you start again. Then you see whether it works. If it works, that means it's got to do with one of the files. All right, so we got Depor, Koke, Kondogbia. Any funky? This is not bad. DLF on support, dropping deep, inverted winger, can either score goals or gets inside the area. Winger on attack, working well with the Mazzala, that's okay. They will take the half space, wing back coming in to support this side, roaming playmaker. This is a domination tactic. Basically, this kind of tactic is all about camping the opponent's half, moving them around. You want to use, this is all about, you're not going to, Okay, let's just put it this way. I don't like these tactics because, not that they're bad, it's just that, yeah, it's all about moving the team around and scoring goals. That's it. So your second half substitution strategy is where this is going to be very important. You can't afford your players to get tired because you can spend most of the time in opponent's thirds. Right? So, yeah, it's all high possession tactics. Molina comes back, goes back, bang, bang, goes there, and goes down. Penalty. This is typical, this kind of tactics. A lot of penalties. So you're going to have penalties. You just play low tempo. Get a penalty here, get a penalty there. It's good. It's a good tactic. I'm not making changes to this tactic, MG. It's a good tactic. Show off. You brought a tactic here to show off, is it? I think you did, no? You definitely brought a tactic to show off. Man, I still remember the days when you were like, hey, I don't know how to make the tactic. I don't want to do this, I don't want to do that. Oh, bloody hell. Draft mode. Man, have these people grown. Okay, there we go. Bang! 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 How many hitters? 4. You're getting creamed in the Super League. Yeah, this is not a draft mode tactic. I'm telling you right now, this is an AI tactic. Okay? It is not for draft mode. Draft mode, you get cream. Anybody will cream you in this tactic because this assumes that people are going to allow you to build up play. People take you apart with high intensity tactics, right? They're just going to deny you time and space on the ball. This is not a PvP tactic. This is for AI. Against AI, I'll do well, but not in PvP. In PvP, you might struggle. Because you need the 3 midfielders, right? The 3 midfielders are very important. But you can look at how well you're doing against the AI. Because PvP people are using different kinds of tactics, different setups, right? If you're playing against me, depends on what mood I'm in. Sometimes I'll play with a low block, low defense. I haven't played PvP in a while, but I'm more likely to do things like low block against these kind of tactics and let you come up the pitch. Since you want to come up the pitch, I'll let you come up the pitch, but then I'll have 3 fellas waiting to hit you on the break. So every time you lose the ball, I hit you on the break. Then once you concede 1 goal, you're in trouble, right? So it's a good tactic. It's not bad. For the AI, it's a good tactic, but not for draft mode. I will never play this in draft. I'll get creamed. I know because I used to. I used to do the same thing. I think, this is nice, like liquid, right? Use in draft mode. Wow, man. Good luck to me, man. Nobody gives me a time of day. They smash me and I'm left holding on to my pride. Okay, so let's go. This tactic, what else can we do? Other than ball into box, yeah, that's it. Yeah, we can lower the tempo. Okay, we'll try and do something different, right? Instead of doing this, we make it a bit more PvP friendly. Dribble more, take more risks, right? Okay, so we send him off again. Send him off to conquer. We turn this guy into an inverted wing on support. See, let's just do a PvP type style tactic, okay? I draw sides to me, okay? And then I hit one over the top. Trying to defense. Counter press, high block, bang, bang, stop cross. Okay, now I do something different. This is more for PvP. Okay, Mezzala attack, pull this side. This guy looking into this area. Basically, I'm looking at one goal scorer. Right, just one goal scorer now. Okay, halfback to drop this side and then encourage the 2 wing backs to be high up the pitch. So I get like a 5 at the back. Okay. So when I'm building up play, I get 5, and then Mezzala in this half space, box to box going up and down. Molina has to come off. Okay, let's get Molina off. Got Loriente only can come on. Thomas Lema is a fullback. Wow, how the mighty have fallen. Angel Correa for Cunha. Because when I'm PvP and PvP, you're going to have a different strategy. Yeah. Definitely a different strategy. Sometimes my PvP tactics don't do so well against the AI. I mean, some of them do, but not all. I won't say I will consistently use them. Yeah. The only one that I know right now that can do well in PvP is my 4-2-3-1 asymmetric. Yeah. The one that I was on the video today, the one that I released about the match engine, that one will do well. So I got advanced forward, right? And he's always in that position to take more risks. And then I've got pass into space, right? So guess what happens? So we got balls being delivered into space. And the thing is, you're going to always be putting teams on the back foot because you're going to have to track back a lot. That you will see mistakes happening. So if you're playing to expose teams. This will go. Sorry, guys, this is a goal. Let's close our eyes and ignore. It's a goal. Hurry up, lah. Oh, it's not. Shit, again, this one didn't go in. There's two I've seen so far. I have to start eating my words. Okay, all right. So that's not too bad. Okay, all right, let's see if we got any more. Yeah, all done. So let's go to the tactics from the community. Your uploads. What have you got? So we've got FMF, 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 FMF. One tactic from everybody. Okay, good. All right, download. Thank you, guys. Let's try all your tactics out. Downloads. Public. Extract files. Oh, wait, hold on. Delete this guy first. Extract files to gaming data, sports interactive, football manager 23, tactics for the community. And here we go, guys. Hope you guys managed to get your tactics in. All right. Like I said, we try and get as many tactics in as soon as we can, right? It'll take us long, just an hour. All right, so next game. Oh God, we left all the training to the assistant manager. Look at this endurance resistance. He's mean, man. It's like not happy with our team. Oh yeah, just like sending the whole team for gym work, aggressive gym work just before the main game. All right. Okay, so let's see what we can do. Quick pick, and we go in. Load. Let's stop. My phone is. Sorry, this is not my wife. You're safe. We can still play games. I would. When my wife hears me say that, I'm in trouble. No, boss. Don't tell my wife I'm playing games. All right, look at this tag. They're pressing 4 inside 4. Okay. All right. No, I mean, it can't work. This guy's going to do a natural overlap. This guy's going to do not a natural overlap. Why do you have inside 4? Okay. I mean, this can work, but this guy's going to give you the width. He's not really going to be yeah, we'll see. We'll see. It's okay. But he might struggle to score a lot of goals though. Yeah. If you do like an inverted wing back here, then you really need this guy to push up the pitch. Otherwise, you get a lot of congestion. And for no rhyme or reason, you got no width happening on the side of the pitch. Right, so I would definitely recommend that you push it higher because you might struggle to control speed. I mean, you might struggle in the area here. See, we just lost the ball here. Right, they're attacking us in this area. So watch what is happening here. Inverted wingback comes in, and then you got all this congestion here happening, and no width coming from your tactic. The wingback is the only one giving you width, right? So, this guy, Carrasco. Now plays one out to Morata. He's on his own. Yeah, I'm okay. Hey, wow, this tactic will need an exceptional finisher here. Inverted wingbacks can create chances now. I use a player with stay wider PI and hugs the line. Yeah, but the problem with the trait is this, right? Okay. A trait is a tendency to do something. It doesn't change the way he's playing. He just once in a while he'll do that. What happens when he doesn't do that? What are you going to do? Right. So I don't depend on trades. Trades are nice to have. Once in a while, they just give me a bit of a flavor in my tactic, right? But I don't depend on them. This is the inverted wingback, comes in here. There you see there's no push in the center. So these guys will come up the pitch and they get congestion again. Luckily, we get a penalty. All right, so would I change this? No, not yet. That Mazzala on support helps us with keeping the ball. But what we're not getting is the width. So we need to get the width somewhere on the pitch, right? I know where to get the width from, but we'll let this play out first. We'll play out for a while and I'll show you where I'll put the width. If you want to maintain this inside forward on the left side, then I'll do the width on the right flank. Okay. So we got a pen. Are we gonna do the width with this guy here? Because we need width. All tactics will eventually need somebody to stretch the defense. Of course, you can play narrow systems. Can we play extremely wide with this tactic to more width? Not just players are standing. The roll is coming in, leading to congestion. You won't get the play. I mean, you won't get it that way. Rolls will come inside, right? So, and all these players are going to stand relative to each other as well. It's not like he's going to be standing 100 miles away. Nobody's next to him. That rarely ever happens. So, yeah, all right. Let's just go. Are we on key? Yeah, we're on key. I really want this to move, man. See what I mean? See how he got carved open? So, it's like defensively, it's not very rugged, right? So, yeah, everyone's like, yeah, okay. You just got opened up so easily. Everyone's so compressed as well over here. Okay, let's make a change. All right, very quick change, right? We're gonna go here, winger on support. We're gonna go Mazzala on attack. All right, double, and then we got ball playing defender, winger pressing forward on attack. I'm gonna turn you into like a halfback, so you drop a bit more deeper. Okay. Low crosses is camping. If you're good enough to camp, you're only looking for one kind of a goal scoring goal. You're looking only for one kind of goal, right? I wouldn't do that. Pressing for an attack. No, you do a mid block. You're better off doing this. Yeah. Better off doing like an advance forward instead of mid. If you play a mid block, you're better off playing somebody who's going to run off and score goals instead of just pressing the defenders and staying like putting pressure on them. No, pressing forward is better for high pressing systems. I would avoid it for a mid block. Mid block, I want players to attack. Now play our defense with a mid block. Okay, fine. If you can work the ball out. Okay, so we'll just try it like this. We're gonna have to take Molina off soon. Okay, so we just made some changes, and first highlight is ours. Not bad. Okay. All right, so advance forward is gonna give them more pressure, right? Now we've got players that can. We got the inverted wingback is when he pushes up, there's gonna be space, right? So the Mazzala can attack there's half spaces now a bit more. And man, I don't know what has happened to the game. No, nowadays there's got a lot of highlights. They have a lot of highlights. It's slow build up. No? Okay, now we got Loriente. And okay, mid block, winning the ball, getting into the final third. And okay, not bad. Okay, much better. Much better. This guy is becoming the focal point of attacks. Okay, let's just make a change. 67th minute, we will get Sergio Regulion on for Ronaldo, Molina for Savic. Definitely we need to bring a new box-to-box midfielder in Kondogbia. We'll get Saul we'll get Rodrigo to come on. And then winger on the right flank to be Cunha. I definitely would change this tactic to give it a bit more, because you need the width from somewhere in this tactic, and the width has to come. So I've given the width, put the width here, and turn it into an attack duty, so that when this inverted wingback comes up, we don't have so much congestion happening. See this? There's no more congestion now. Roles are able to push into spaces, and then we can do this, like pushing into space, attacking teams. Instead of let's just, we play with a mid block, but when we have the ball, let's just move up the pitch really slow. Like, what's the point? Then you're just gonna lose the ball, right? So now this is it's a lot more aggressive as a mid block. So you compress, you collapse into a mid block, but when you get the ball, you're just gonna attack. That's the thing. So we got a role that's giving us that width. We definitely need width in this tactic. The thing is, a lot of people use inverted wingbacks. That's why for me, when I use double inverted wingbacks, both these roles are always wingers. Always wingers. Never inside forwards. I never use inside forwards with inverted wingbacks. Otherwise, everybody is too collapsed. Unless you want to, focus play to the middle. But then, sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't work, right? You need players wide to pull other players out of position. And this tactic can definitely benefit from things that pass into space. At any point, you can do a pass into space. Look at that. So we're getting a lot of better attacking patterns right now in the final third because of that one change that we made to the tactic. I mean, we're lucky as well that Napoli have lost a player. You see this right now. Where is he positioned? He's already in an attacking position. So all he's got to do is this. He brings the ball forward because of wingback support. He drops deep if he needs to. Ball goes out to the winger who's giving us the width. You're putting this team under pressure. You win the second ball because you've got a mid block. This is what we want to see. Right. So you always are able to put pressure on the opposition. And you're doing a proper mid block and trying to win the ball in that area of the pitch. Okay, it's not a bad tactic, but I would make those changes to your tactic. All right, so we got balk your tactic. Now we look at other tactics. And so now the rest of the tactics, we'll just take a quick look and see what we can do. And I'll pick another tactic. We won't be playing through all the tactics. We'll pick a few. PYT Fixer. I like that. Oi, what's this? What have I done? What magical button did I press to get that monstrosity? All right, 4-2-3-1. TLP Volante holds position. Okay, this is not bad. Wing back. Okay, the thing I don't. Okay, this. Okay, the problem with this tactic is this, right? Because you got these two roles here. One holds position. One's a Volante. These guys, a lot of the carry work is being done by them. 1, 2, 3, 4. When it comes to substitutions, all four have to be done. But the problem is this: once you get to this area of the pitch, you'll lose the ball. I guarantee you lose the ball. Because this guy is up. This guy is up. This guy is up. Only if this guy is available. So what you need is focus play to the middle. Right, so that you can get the ball. But then even then that won't really help you very much. So my advice is turn this guy into an inverted wing on support. Now what you have is a natural overlap. So as this guy moves out the pitch, this wingback keeps up. And then you get these players able to help you up the pitch. Now what you have is a focus play down the right. With a focus play down the right, the midfielders will move to this side as you build play up, and you can attack into this hole. So that's all you need to do for this tactic. And what you can do with this guy is, I mean, you don't have to PI for the sake of PIing, but I would just go mark tight on this guy and mark tight on this guy. All right, just so that, they keep their targets close, and then far post this one. So this guy crosses to the far post. See this guy over here. That's all. This is a simple tactic. You don't have to make too many changes. You can play pass into space. You don't have to be fair. You can fairly narrow means every time go inside for the pass. Right? You don't need to do that. Just go fairly wide. So you can do that. That would be something I do. Stop cross if you want these guys to come back and help you defend. Otherwise, they won't. Otherwise, the poor things here are going to be doing all the work. Other than that, I would not change anything else. Yeah, this is this is a very simple tactic to look at. Now, I would probably tell this guy, no, don't ask him to get further forward. You get into trouble. Okay, don't do this to this guy. This role is actually a very good role for linking play. Okay, he can give you good numbers. The most important thing of this is Jorginho Wijnaldum, right? You need him in this position to keep the ball moving forward. If he doesn't, if you give him the get further forward, then he's too far away. Then you might have, no wonder you might be struggling with this tactic. This tactic could struggle, right? So I would just set it up like that. Yeah, this is how I would set it up. It's a good tactic. The base is quite good, but it's going to do well against, like the earlier one, when you do like inverted winger on attack, like this, is good against really top sides. Because then you got these three putting pressure on them. But in some matches, you want against teams of a similar standard to yours, inverted winger will be just fine. Yeah, just leave it like that, and you will be not bad. That tactic is not that bad. Why am I going to C drive? Okay, D. Sports interactive, tactics, BYT. Then we got Dumbravita. Hey, this tactic, right? Whatever you do, right? Don't play CM on support. CM tech. Let's go Mazzala, baby. You want to go Mazzala? Okay, no problem with this guy attack. This role is gonna scream no. Okay, DM on defense. Okay, this is one way of doing it, right? Okay, one way of doing it. You get him to protect, or get him to be like a roaming playmaker from the back, right? He can. But the problem with this position is these two are on attack duty. So when they are further forward, you can get exposed. Problem is that I would go here Mazzala on support. Okay, all right. Let's just go DM on defense. Mazzala on support. Mazzala on attack. No, Mazzala on. Go now. Mazzala on support now. This guy go half space. This guy go half space. You get. This guy is attacking your wingback on attack. Okay? Turn these guys into wingbacks on attack. Mazzala in either side. This way, you get a lot of the wing play, and then you can get these guys dropping in a lot of crosses. Play or defense is not necessary in this tactic. Neither is work ball into box. This is not a work ball into box tactic. Because you got two advanced forwards, right? Don't bother with work ball into box. These guys are going to give you a lot of goals. And then a lot of them are going to come from through balls. And these guys getting on the flanks. Because these guys are going to arrive as late goal scorers. Right, and then you can control matches, and then eventually when you get better players, you can even play this as a DLP. Yeah, well, either how do you create space for the Mazzala to attack, assuming that we're going to pull full back? How do you create space for the Mazzala to attack? Mazzala will attack if there's space. Yeah, that's the thing, you're not going to create space. You need to play on width, and the Mazzala will attack the space, right? He will attack the space if you're playing with enough width. Otherwise, if you have too many roles who are in the same position, the Mazzala won't attack the space. Mazzala's never attack the space if there's already a player there. Right? Like if you play a Mazzala on attack with the inside forward, I mean, the two of them are going to be attacking the same space. So why would you want to do that? So if you want the Mazzala to attack that space, then don't play an inside forward. Play a winger on attack. The winger pulls players, and the Mazzala has space to attack. Yeah. So here, this is like this is probably a crossing tactic, all the way they do crosses. If you don't want, then if you play like this CM on attack, then just play this guy as a wingback on support. Yeah. And I would, if I was going to use a CM on attack here, this role would definitely be a deep line forward and support. Because then I will get a tactic which is camping in the opponent's third. Yeah. That's how I would set this one up. Right, so this is one way of doing it. Now, this role, I would recommend you put him on cover. Because when you play three ball-playing defenders and one all are defend duty, and you got another defend duty in front of them, they're going to go for the same ball. Right, so you play him on cover. These guys stay wider. Yeah, okay, you want to do stay wider, that's fine. Yeah, okay, fine. Okay, when you have wingbacks on attack, this role should actually be a white centre-back. Yeah. You're playing Mazzala, right? Play a white centre back. Why? White centre back will go to the sides, and then he'll become like a third wing back. So this guy becomes like a winger. In this position, this guy actually ends up being like a wing back. So I would definitely play white centre back on defense. Try white centre back on defense on this side and just see what his plays like, because he's gonna go to the flanks, a lot of the time to support play, and then Mazzala can go down the flanks. He can even add focus play. Left and right, and these guys will split into two of them will come to the side to help you bring the ball up the pitch. And you can definitely get a pretty good solid tactic from this. All right. Okay, let's go. Let's go. Next. What have we got? We got Ramshara Teddy. Yeah, I better make sure or do it the same way I did just now. Okay. Roma base. Okay. G16. Okay. Hey, I want to play this. I haven't played a narrow for a long time. This is a narrow diamond. Is quite fun. It's another holy grail for some of the players right now. All of them looking for a narrow diamond. Narrow diamonds potentially can be one of the best tactics for Football Manager 23. Yeah. I'm up there believing it can be done. Just need to set it up correctly. Yeah, okay. All right. We'll play this for a short while and then after that I'll see what changes we need to make. Right? Okay. On holiday next match. Come on. Let's go. My wife is looking for me. She's always not a good sign, guys. When you guys are married, you will understand what I mean. Yeah, Mr. Star's looking for you. Oops. Especially when she's got. I mean, this weekend my wife has got a trip plan by herself. Shopping trip. Damn it. Why am I crying? Just a shopping trip. Yeah, your husbands will know by now. It's a shopping trip. When I mentioned one item for me, right? She was like, I don't know where to get this. I'm like, damn it. In my heart, I'm thinking, right? She doesn't want to go to this area of town because it's all IT stuff and all that kind of stuff. But she was like, shit. Next time, right? I'm not going to. Next time when it comes to her stuff, man, for her, I will go to the ends of the earth. But for me, cannot. It's not for you. I'm like, okay, I remember this. I'll remember this for the rest of my life. All right, here we go. How many we got? Complete wingback. No, but I'm not a big fan of this role. Okay, never mind. Wingback, CM support, Carrello. Okay, half and half. And an AP. All right, okay. I mean, the tactic can definitely work. Yeah. Yeah, and definitely work. We always gonna have the thing about these tactics, right? You can play them two ways, no? One, you can have like a really, really punchy wingback, right? You lost the ball. That's like almost unforgivable, no? If you lose the ball with a central defender running like that, it's unforgivable. Ding 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 ding. What's your favorite hawker spot? My God, hawker spot in Singapore? Singapore is Newton, Oh, the best. That's the one I like. Newton and Bedok. Bedok because I grew up there. Changi, basically. Changi side. Yeah. Newton because that's where I usually end up after all the alcohol. Because that's a place where I can speak Chinese. I can't speak Malay, right? So I ordered like. My friends will never fail to remind me of the day when I ordered 200 sticks or 150 sticks of satay, or basically shish kebabs. 150 shish kebabs, okay? When in reality, all we wanted was 45. Because I basically said 50 instead of 15 in another language. Yeah. Now that's one of my favorite spots because it reminds me a lot of my friends. Yeah. I don't know. I'm like, I was what, 20 years old? Imagine I also had to pay the bill. So I was like, shit, this is a lot of shish kebab. Satay. Okay, not bad. I mean, I had to make a few changes at this tactic. I mean, okay, right? We got like one man advantage, so we should be able to do. But the very first highlight was a cause for concern for me. Right. Okay, this kind of tactics, I like these guys to bomb. The LPM in the back makes it into like a one over the top, and the CDs will look to him a lot. So here we'll do a ball playing defender on defense. A CD is fine. This guy, it should be a wingback on attack. I prefer this because these won't roam. This guy is going to be a wingback on attack. All right, so we got CM on support, Carrello on support. Okay, that's fine. We can actually put him on... no, actually not. No, he got AP on support. Pressing forward on attack, fine. Mass goes to half space. Okay, we can do a box-to-box actually. That's not so bad. Or CM on support is also not bad. Okay, because then that will depend entirely on the player that's playing this role. DRP, ball playing defender. I'll give him a dribble more. Get him to push up a bit more. All right. Now here we'll get this guy to, again, this is a new thing. This is something I really like to do. Okay. Okay, be more disciplined is a bit more defensive. Counter press. This is much more often. Trap inside, definitely not. Stop cross. The trap inside is terrible. Okay. Let me just put it to you this way. Okay. Trap inside in this tactic is horrible because what's going to happen is I know you want to, play to these positions, right? But these guys are still going to do the job for you if you do this. Okay. And secondly, use OIs. Like I would definitely use OIs. Like show inside. Any opposition team, what you do is you let's just arrange this, right? Okay. Okay, so what we got here is these roles. So we come in here. So we're showing him inside. We're showing this guy inside. So this guy, we're showing him the right foot. So he's a force inside. This guy, we show him to the left foot, he's force inside. We'll keep this guy on the flanks. So and these guys, what we'll do is we'll hard tackle them whenever they have the ball. So we keep the pressure on the center, right? Okay. That's the changes. Those are the changes I would make to your 4-4-2 diamond. The thing about 4-4-2s as well is I would definitely play wingbacks on that. That's the reason why. Because he's going to be you're going to be front foot attacking all the way, because of the wingbacks on attack. Because the wingbacks on attack are going to bomb down the pitch, right? So they're also the most expensive position on the pitch. Okay, for Saul. Kondogbia doesn't matter, right? Excel with Saul. And then DLP will... Okay, we'll just leave it. Okay, the 4 substitutions, 1, 2, 3, 4. This tactic. Okay, actually, the Carrello, why is there? Okay, the pressing forward on the side of Carrello, okay. Okay. Okay, wingbacks, they drive. You want to dominate flanks. They become like wingers. Then you got to, and then with the pass into space, right? So we got pass into space. There we go. And this guy is running. Actually, can also tell you to take more risks. That means you got 2 roles, right? They're going to try and beat offside traps all the time. One, I guarantee you, is always going to do it, right? Advance forward, always going to try and break the offside trap. So they got an AP who can seek them out. Of course, you can play like AP and support, and you can also do you can do a focus play to the middle, but really not necessary because this tactic, right, has got a natural focus play, right? So you don't really need to do that because you got the roles in the middle. Do not bother with trap inside. Yeah. I would never play trap inside. You're just going to open yourself up in the center. Yes, trap inside, first they open themselves up. Like they part the Red Sea in the center just for you to trap them inside. And then if you look at your roles, Carrello, half space, he's going to have to track from the half space to do that, right? So, yeah, I wouldn't bother. DLP is not going to become your friend, man, after that. A lot. And then on top of that, your DLP ends up having to defend a lot instead of creating chances. So then the moment he gets a yellow card because of the trap inside, he becomes a liability. So instead of doing that, you do this. It's a lot better. Your attacking flows are going to be a lot better. So I would definitely come in here, change this, pressing forward, take more risk, dribble more, take more risk, dribble more. Add these 2. Add a pass into space. Look, seriously, pass into space doesn't mean everybody's going to give away the ball. I've got the number of tactics of live streams I've done, and I've got a lot of people here who watch these live streams and who will attest to this. I can have 70% possession with pass into space. Yeah, it's not stupid because your tactic has got so much space to exploit. you when you do pass into space, your wing backs are going to be some of the first few players to get the ball because they are running into space, right? Your pressing forward is going to run into space. Your advanced forward is running into space. Those players are always going to be in space, so you can take advantage of that with pass into space. So I would do that in a heartbeat. Yeah, or you can do a Liverpool did to Manchester United, which is they play to feed in the first 35 minutes. They were playing to feed, right, against United, and after that started playing pass into space. They ripped United apart after that. Yeah, because players like Anthony stopped running up and down the pitch because I've got so much work to do now. So Anthony stopped defending. That was it, man. Liverpool went on to score so many goals. I'm saying the same thing can happen to you on Football Manager. Okay, Roma, let's look at this. Lucidity Dark, your tactic. Let's look at you. Shadow Striker. This is a double through the middle, right? Pass into space. Another tactic. Shadow Striker, Advanced Forward. These two are going to score you a lot of goals, right? So what you do with this guy, dribble more, take more risk, correct? Pass into space. You got a really good anchor here. Keep it. AP and support was drop deep. Okay, fine. Wingback doing a overlap. Okay, fine. That can work. Inverted winger also. Okay, fine. Can work. Mark tight. I would leave it exactly. Slightly higher tempo, not necessary. Okay. Slightly higher tempo can work. Slightly shorter. And then what will happen is a lot of passes are gonna come inside. But you can this one or those tactics. You can play pass into space early, you can remove it. You can check, uncheck, uncheck. Up to you. But I would underlap left. You have an underlap left. Why? Holding up the ball for inside runs. Who is going to give you? These guys. Okay, you could do that. Why this player will hold up runs looking for? I mean, you can actually do it to both sides as well. But it's a bit risky though. Yeah. I don't know if you're getting a lot of bite out of your wing back, but your AP, but the AP can definitely give you a lot of love in this tactic. Yeah. I would just play like this. Yeah, this is a good tactic. What's focus play down the center be ideal? Focus play to the center. I mean, anytime you need the extra help to move the ball through the middle, right? Focus play through the center can help. Focus play, if you like here, this tactic, focus play through the middle is actually quite good. Because what's going to happen is that you're going to ask most of your players to pass through the middle, right? Instead of like going down the flanks all the time. Furthermore, this Shadow Striker and Advanced Forward can take advantage of they can do a lot of runs, which is pass into space, focus play to the middle, and you get these two guys thinking, putting balls over the top or through the lines for these two to attack. This guy should roam. Yeah, add roam to this guy. But this could be a very nice combination. I like this combination right now a lot, man. In a 4-2-3-1, this can be very easy. We might see the return of this combination. Because I've been using a lot of APS combinations in this. Another role that you could actually use here that could actually do you some good is actually this role. Ball winning midfield on support. Then you win the ball higher up the pitch, right? If he wins the ball higher up the pitch, you got an inverted winger who can drop balls into the third. So this guy is actually like trying to disrupt play in the final third. So this is another setup that you can do. Right? If you ever get sick and tired of box to box, because I rarely use box to box, I use ball winner more often. Ball winners are really, really good, man. Yeah, definitely right. I can't, yeah. But box to box can still work. Yeah, it's not the only role. The ball winning midfielder is not the only role in the game. But okay, the other roles are good. I know. I just seem to like ball. I seem to like that role a lot, man, right now. 4-3-3, 2 strikers. Hey, man, this is Red Fado. Wait, what is it? Was this Red Fado or Little Houdini? One of those two. Little Houdini. Yeah, remember my Little Houdini system from last year? Yeah, I had a simple setup. You see, that's why I don't get upset. No, everybody is made tactics, right? You imagine that. This is my tactics, your tactic. Eh? What's nonsense? Okay. No. This is pressing forward. No, brother. Send advance forward here. Go forth and conquer. Why? You got these guys here. Why you want him to press the defenders? You got this guy. How many defenders do you think this guy's going to press? You got 2 already. Enough. Okay. No. Go forth and conquer. This is what you want him to do. Don't waste time. Don't shoot less often. What is this? You want him to score goals or not? Sure. Basically, you're telling him, get out there, get to a final and don't score a goal. Take shots. Don't be shy. Do not go to a football match without your shooting boots on. Okay, thank you very much. In fact, if there's anything I do in this game is more than anything, I shoot on sight. Shoot on sight is actually quite good, no? It is damn good. I don't know why people feel there are not a lot of people who use this. I use this a lot. Come to my live streams, man. Shoot on sight. Boom, we get a few goals. That's it. Hit early cross is good. Hit early cross is basically something that you use against teams that are already defensive, very defensive. So you want them to get inside quickly. All right, so shoot on sight. I'm just saying you can use it if you want. Ball winning midfielder, working well with the inside forward with the wing back or doing the overlap. Mazzala coming to this area with the wide playmaker. Okay, that's it. I'm not changing anything else. This is actually a good tactic because I can see the patterns. The wing back comes, this ball winning midfielder is going to try and win the ball high up the pitch. If he gives it to the inside forward, inverted winger, the inverted winger can play one over the top with, oh, maybe pass into space. Okay. Yeah, trust me, he's going to love this. Then wing back coming around. This side, the DM on support helping them. This guy is okay, all right, fine. This can work. 100% can work. Yeah. I definitely will play like this. You can even do this tactic as a mid block and get a lot of success from it. Yeah. Then you drop it down. Then when you do that, drop it by one notch. Yeah. Mazzala here. Yeah, definitely. You take. Okay, now we're looking for PIs. No. Don't ask him to run wide with the ball. Just ask him. If you want to take more risks, then he'll take more risks with ball movement. You take more risks is just not passing alone, right? It affects movement on and off the ball, tackles and decisions. So don't do that. Remove all this. If anything else, you want this too. So it helps you defensively. All right. Okay. Here. Yeah. Please don't do that. Please don't tell players to shoot unless you have a player here who's already shooting all the time. Yeah, abuse the idea. I think Shadow Striker work well together, man. The Shadow Striker and the one forward, because there's a lot more of these balls going central attacking play right now. And then those two are going to leverage off it a lot, especially pass into space now. Yeah, so you're playing, in that case, you're playing to the match engine. Yeah. I am playing to the match engine. I mean, yeah, I play to the match engine. What? Hey, look, if you guys don't play to the match engine, SI is not going to make the match engine better, no? They're just going to go. If you're the kind of guys, I mean, I'm the kind of guy right now that will exploit, brutalize, maim the match engine as much as I can. Why? Because if you don't, then SI will always give you a product that meets the standards that they do. When I broke the game with Scramjet, the following year they introduced a tactical creator. Because I broke the game completely. So when the game was broken by Scramjet, they came out with the tactical creator after that. Because they say, okay, fine, no, we're gonna have to change the game. So why are we accepting mediocrity now? Suddenly, what? We're all gonna be sitting down here and going, oh yeah, the set pieces AI can't create good set pieces, therefore we also use default. What the hell what's wrong with the world now? You're apologizing for SI. Don't go out there, destroy the game. It's your game. You paid money for this. I don't get this. So yeah, go out there, have fun, enjoy. Just don't judge people who do that. He's using exploits. I think he's not good anymore. Don't judge me for that. I'm trying to, if I don't do it, the game won't get better. All right, that's why I want the game to get better. So if you can find a weakness in the game and maim it, by all means, do it, man. Mark tight. Okay, this is not bad. Dribble more is my thing, right? So yeah, the reason why dribble more here is a very good idea is because of Mazzala. Okay, when he dribbles more, he brings the ball up, right? The wingback can launch. He'll keep high up the pitch. Mazzala goes in the half space. He can come up the pitch. He can play to the DM. He can play the ball winning midfielder or more dangerously into this area. Pressing forward is a good role. He drops this way. He doesn't go this way. The thing about the pressing forward is he's going to drop this way. Right? So he has to work with the Mazzala and the wing back. Now, if you want him to go wide, then what you do is you play a role that it's got move into channels, which would be DLF support. Then this guy has got to move into channel. So he will drift out wide. So if this is how you decide this role. So it depends on what you want this role to do. If you want this role to go into the channel here and occasionally drop in across, that's what you want. If you want him to drop into this hole here and work with the, that means you're always going to have a passing option to release the wing back to go around the byline to do a cross, then this is okay. This is the reason why I'm not changing this tactic. This tactic is pretty good. Yeah, we should know, man. We created this. There's another tactic that I have. Is it here? Houdini's, is it Houdini's brother? There. This is Houdini's brother. This is the tactic you have, right? This is my tactic for FM23. Houdini's brother. But my version, see, yours is ball winning midfielder Mazala, right? My version has this guy attacking this space with this pressing forward because I want this entire area. I'm attacking this entire area very aggressively. This is a very aggressive system, right? Because Mazar is going this way, wingback is attacking this area, and pressing forward is attacking this area. Because I only want to defend with these three players. I only plan to defend with these three. Right, so there's a possibility the ball is going to come over the top. But yours is a lot more defensive, right? So yours is more possession based. Mine is more in your face kind of tactics. Like you like the face, I want to slap the face. That's the tactic. So yeah, you can have a lot of fun with Football Manager tactics. You don't have to go like, oh, I have to follow this rule. Don't do this. Don't do that. You know, there are going to be guys coming out, right? I mean, I don't know. I don't want to criticize other people. It's not nice. Okay, but you probably read this somewhere, right? Even I might have written it. Please, don't play too many attacking duties on one side. Even I've written that many times. Because if you are struggling with tactics, that's the advice anybody is going to give you, right? But if you're not struggling with tactics, you're thinking, hey man, you know what? I want to destroy this team. Okay, I don't care. Today I feel like putting on I want to be Conan the Barbarian. Okay, I want to destroy everybody in sight. Yeah, why not? Play the game the way you like it. You can. But of course, you're taking a lot of risks. So guys, I hope you enjoyed today's video. Let me check out the chat. Went on a couple music tours to Singapore at school and university. Love the crazy cheap curries you can get. Esplanade is a crazy concert. Yeah, I know it is. I know Singapore is. There's so many things to do in Singapore. Yeah. Couple of music tours to Singapore. Ooh, that's nice. The school and uni. Wow, that's nice. Nowadays, my time, the exchange students when I was in university, the number of exchange. I had a girlfriend from Sweden when I was in university. Yeah, but also like me in universities, girlfriends last about 1 month. I never had long relationships. Yeah, but fun. Yeah, I'm glad you enjoyed Singapore. Okay, sweet. Thanks so much. I had a lot of work to do, but listen to you in the background and I'll rewatch today's show. Oh, thank you very much. Thanks for the match engine video and recommendations of tactics checking database. Nikola Marjanovic, thank you very much for popping in the stream. And guys, thanks for popping in today's stream. I hope you found today's video helpful. Tomorrow we're back with the Journeyman Redemption series where I am employed by the Mafia. We hope to live for another season. Yes, we've been running from one underworld syndicate to another underworld syndicate. Yes, our saves take us to the underworld. Yeah, so very soon we might end up in Colombia because we're trying our best to stay alive, right? But we managed to get to the Champions League. Yes, we started as a no house walk the dog piece of shit in Sicily, but now we're standing tall and proud with Napoli. Yeah, so I want to thank everybody for coming on today's stream. So if you want to join me again tomorrow, you can always discuss tactics as well. But when we're doing the game, I'm not that serious about tactics. We're more like having fun, laid back, jokes. We talk about my wife, your wives. So you guys, please have fun. I'll see you again tomorrow. Stay safe. Take care of each other. Once again, thanks for your support. I hope to see you again soon. Bye-bye.